This is XFM and this is Josh Widdicombe. We're talking about bedroom bands when you're a teenager, and joined by James Acaster for the final hour, who I'm presuming will have numerous anecdotes on this subject. So to recap, you're a man that gets in scrapes and was also in a series of bad bands we've established over the previous weeks.
I resent the term bad, for one. Even the didgeridoo flute conga trio was good while it lasted. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. So, take us away, James. I mean, let's not cue this up any further.
So many bedroom bands. The first band I formed with other people, me and my friend Steve Nichols at school, formed 30-Foot Smurf. Really stick it to people.
How old were you?
I was probably 13 at that point.
Yeah.
12, 13.
30 foot or 13?
30 foot.
Oh, yeah.
30, it's like, imagine
the stars.
It's like, you think you know Smurfs? Imagine a massive one, mate. So shut up.
This is what it sounds like.
Yeah. Actually based on a line from a President's of the United States of America song.
Oh my word.
So really.
What was the band like?
Mainly, it's kind of like Green Day. Trying
just the two of you?
Trying to be like Green Day. Yeah, just the two of us, no vocals, just like an instrumental Green Day without a bass.
That was great.
Hoping that a big shot record producer would walk past the window and go, that's exactly what Green Day have been missing. or
I've always felt the bass and the vocals gets in the way of me really enjoying their power chords.
Yeah, exactly. But before that, I used to do. I found on my sister's keyboard that you could record up to 5 instruments, make a little song that would last maximum of 1 minute.
Yeah,
and
no need for it to be any longer.
No, quite frankly, that's long enough. And
to make a point,
I got my little boombox which I could record on. I'd set the tape up, and then I'd play the song. I'd record it and play it, and then it's kind of like influenced by the Prodigy, really Prodigy songs. And then I'd go downstairs and play it to my dad and make my dad sit down and listen to these. Like I'd have written like 10 songs that day. I did sit down and listen to them, and my name that I worked under, even though I am a slender gentleman and have been my whole life, was Fat Kid. With an F, not even with a PH, and one word as well. That was before emails were big.
So would Fat Kid have had a MySpace? This was pre-MySpace.
This is pre-MySpace, people having emails and having to save stuff as one word all the time.
Did your dad like it?
He would sit and listen to it, and he would
endure it.
He would go, "Oh, well done." And then that'd be it. And then I'd go, "Oh, great! I'm gonna go and do some more." It's like, if I don't give him some constructive criticism soon, this is gonna be my whole life.
So what kind of stuff was it? Like Prodigy Dance?
Yeah, I would basically find the synth noises on the keyboard, and I would use the pitch bend a lot. So I'd be going for like a minute.
Yeah. Were you big into the kind of ecstasy scene?
I was at age 9, beyond belief in that bedroom as Fat Kid. I just really loved the Prodigy.
Did you ever play it to anyone else?
No, just my dad, because I thought that's my target demographic. I don't really want to. I thought there's no point if David Acaster likes it.
If I can bring dance music to the middle age,
yeah,
you were like a prototype of Moby.
Yeah, I was like, David Acaster, he likes Buffalo Springfield. He loves listening to Neil Young. I think I'll sit him down in front of Fat Kid. You can listen to that.
I think more bands should have just played to their parents to kind of see if it's okay.
There are quite a few who I can think of who would have been better if they had kept it that way.
Eh?
Yeah. Well, there's some people, I could have had another Jackson 5 on my hands. Played to my day. If he really got into it, that would have been it. I'd have been swept up. So I was playing with fire.
Sadly, your dad's he's a teacher rather than a music mogul.
Yeah, he wouldn't exactly play it to his class.
Well, thank you, James.
Josh Widdicombe XFM.
And we know what time it is, James. It's time for your classic scrape of the week. What adventure? Yeah, you're very, very quiet.
Yeah.
As if you're going, what? I didn't know you were going to spring this on me.
I beg your sweet pardon.
So each week you relate. Is it a scrape from the archives? Or
this is an archive scrape. Due to the music. It's another music one because of the theme for today's.
Take it away, James.
Before the heady days of the conga band with the didgeridoo, I used to go down to. There was a regular jam night at a Kettering Football Club.
Of course there was.
Because there's a bar on the side of it. And everyone else there was like, I was the young... I'd turn up and
With your Prodigy. Keyboard.
I was about... I don't know how old I would have been. Actually, this particular one occurred... I don't know what year it occurred in. It was 2001, so I'd have been, what?
16.
Thank you, Josh. I was 16. I mean, that is embarrassing. The really sad thing about that was I didn't even try for a second to figure that out. I just looked at you like you were Vorderman.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, mate.
I'm good at maths.
But I just turned up every week. And one week I turned up and everyone else was like in their 50s.
Yeah.
Like much older than me. And we'd be playing like old blues songs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I got up one week and basically I was playing drums with, there was a guy on guitar, another guy on guitar, a bassist. They were all like, mid-50s. And they started playing All Along the Watchtower.
Yeah.
And the problem was, I didn't know this because I had never heard All Along the Watchtower at that age. At that age, I was completely, it's like when
the Bob Dylan or Jimi Hendrix version.
it was the Jimi Hendrix version, and I know that now, but like it's not like when someone says to you, have you seen like a really famous film, and you know that everyone's seen that, and so you lie momentarily and go, I've seen Jaws, and you haven't, and then they start talking about the plot. And and then you just try and
Shark. When will he leave people alone? Eh?
Yeah, that shark. I'll tell you what else is good in sharks is Shark's Tale. Have you seen that? I've seen it. And so I'd steer it towards more your home turf. Yeah. But when you're actually, it's very different to if someone went to you, let's act out a scene from Jaws right now, and then you've got to riff it. And so I think
this boat's adequately sized.
Yeah. This boat is brilliant, perfect. Could ask for a more spacious boat. But so they started playing. I didn't know they were playing. I thought they've made up a song.
These guys are good.
I was like, this guy. I mean, he's wasted his talent here at Kettering Football Club.
Is there a watchtower in Kettering?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I didn't realise. They started playing All Along the Watchtower. And I let them play for a bit, and then I joined in with like the most disco beat you've ever like. I literally heard the song. I was like, what this song needs.
Take the boy out the Prodigy.
Fat Kid Still Reigns supreme at the drum stall. So I started playing this properly, like, a really disco-y beat, and everyone in the room is pretty old and was looking at me disapprovingly. I was thinking, I'm in time. I don't know what this guy's problem is,
I mean, I'm 10 years out.
Yeah. I'm really jazzing this up. I realised halfway through when he sang the lyric All Along the Watchtower, I was like, oh no, I've heard of that. I thought,
it wasn't by Chic.
Yeah. This isn't a Bee Gees song, is it? I started thinking, like, who is it by? And then the worst thing, what is worse than realising the song is by Jimi Hendrix is realising it's the song by Jimi Hendrix and Bob Dylan. is the one you go, oh no, two of the greats are murdering two people at the same time. I like this more and more they're playing, looking, and they cut the song short, which I didn't know.
You didn't know?
I didn't know until afterwards. My dad was at the back watching and said, they cut that short.
Another disappointing musical experiment in front of your dad.
Yeah. But I remember coming on stage and two people came up to me. One person came up to me and he went, no one plays a disco beat to All Along the Watchtower. I was like, sorry.
You said, nice to meet you, Mr. Zimmerman.
Yeah. And then the next person came up to me and he went, that's one of the most horrifying things I've ever witnessed. Right? Now,
amazing.
that is pretty dramatic as it is as a comment, right? Even more dramatic is that this happened on 9/11. Right, I'm not even lying. It was on the day it happened. I got this jam night.
You sure he hadn't just been watching the news?
Yeah, he was pointing at the TV, and I was taking it so badly. I was like, "Come on, mate, just disco."
Nuts. Didn't the jam night get cancelled?
No, jam night went on. I think they thought if we cancelled the jam night, the terrorists have won. So keep it going.
And I think if there's any way to stand up to terrorists, it's with the party on atmosphere of disco music.
Yeah, but let's show them how much we like to party. You can't get more Western than disco.